Hey guys, so today is Hania's test day again. Right, my wife's full enough. Right, Hania, are we passing today?
Inshallah, yeah.
Let's hope so, because last two times you've been very, very unlucky, guys. For those of you that haven't seen, haven't been following Hania's journey, last two tests were just like one serious fault each for observation, just checking. Last one, like for example, was a mini roundabout, a tiny bit late. So right, we're going to start off with the maneuvers. Yeah, so we just parked up here. If you could do the reverse parallel parking for me. Okay, so move off whenever you're ready, please. You guys, test day. I don't encourage too much driving. Just basically recap on the maneuvers. So for those of you that you do use reference points, they're fresh for your test. And then yeah, just a bit of driving into the test centre. Oh. Don't worry, carry on now, carry on. He did turn up pretty fast, yeah. But that's what we've got to look out for, okay? You know, when you get in that position, he was definitely doing more than 30.
Yeah.
Hania, stop. Why stop? Why did I ask you to stop? You saw him as well, yeah?
I saw him.
Obviously, if it was obviously large car.
I thought he's stopping.
Large cars will stop, yeah, but bikes through that gap, can they get through? Can they get through that gap? Can bikes get through the gap?
A little bit tiny, is not.
Of course, bike can.
Yeah.
Can a car get through the gap?
Yeah.
Car maybe not, but bikes will. So any bike coming, if it's nearby, stop, see what they're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you know, for this one, what was your reference point here?
Now
What was your reference point here?
the hand. I can't see the curve.
You can't see the curve.
No.
Was that your reference point?
I can see a little bit of the curve.
You can or you can't?
I can.
Okay, can you see the road?
No.
Yeah, you should be able to see a bit of the road. Remember, that was your reference point for this.
Don't focus because
you haven't done your turns.
Yeah.
You already did your 2 turns.
Yeah, I did.
No, you haven't. You done 1. Okay, carry on. Don't press the brake if you're trying to move. Yeah? So what's happened here now? So what's happened there? Look in the mirror. What do you think is happening?
The car is going more than...
Sorry?
Going to the road, going to the curb.
Going to the curb, yeah. Okay, so look, put into neutral. Don't rush. Yeah, don't rush. Okay, this is what I said to you. So guys, we had a lesson yesterday. Yeah, we didn't do any maneuvers. We sorted out your driving. Your driving was pretty good yesterday.
Yeah.
The only thing that you were doing were your observations a little bit. Sometimes the roundabouts were a bit too early or a bit too late. Yeah, but we sorted that out.
Yeah.
Maneuvers, I said, please just revise your reference points. Yeah. So you know your second reference point. You should be able to see a little bit of the road.
Yeah.
You couldn't see any road. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? Okay, so don't move your seat now, okay?
No, you know.
All right, honey, so...
It's look, just because I'm short, I can't see, like I need to do this.
No, honey, it's not that, it's not that, yeah? You know, for your second reference point, what should you be able to see?
A little bit of the road.
Yeah, so when you do it this time, make sure you can see a little bit of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, and see what happens. And do 2 turns, right? Let's start again. That's not a very good start.
Yeah.
See, good observations. Good. Perfect start. Now this is a very important part now for you, yeah? Okay? So can you see a bit of the road now?
Yeah.
That's it, good, okay. Move the car. No, not yet. What are you supposed to do? This is your final pointer. That's it. Good. Keep reversing though. That's it. That's enough. Yeah, just so you got enough space to move off. No, neutral, please. You're in a rush today. Yeah, you want to quickly get to the test center.
I'm scared. I don't know what's going on with me.
But see, this time, look. You know when we did it this time?
Yeah.
Do you understand that second reference point?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, you keep that like that, you'll have no problem. But don't try and rush it. Your observations were very good though this time. Okay?
Okay.
Will you remember this now, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's go then. Let's do the bay parking. Any questions, Hania? Anything you're worried about or?
No, nothing.
We're gonna go straight ahead at the lights, okay?
Yeah.
It's normal, like you said, you're feeling a bit nervous, yeah?
Yeah.
But you've got the experience now as well, yeah?
Very good experience.
Yes, yeah.
Especially with the app. I swear, guys.
Thank you so much.
Just follow pin if you want to win. This is my word. You have to remember it.
Bless her. She's still test day, nervous, but still remembers to promote my app for me. Thank you so much.
And on that note, any of you that are learning to drive, please check out my ultimate driving course. A video on every topic that's required to pass the driving test, from your first lesson to complex roundabouts and all the maneuvers. Watch the relevant video before your driving lesson so you enter the car with the correct knowledge, saving you and your instructor time.
Okay, 2 roundabouts coming up. Both of the roundabouts, if you could turn right, please.
Both roundabout, turn right.
Yeah.
It took Hania a few lessons to get used to these 2 roundabouts. She used to struggle remembering 2 sets of instructions, but now she knows exactly what to do.
See, right third exit, then right third exit again. Nearly. Well done. See, you're looking to the right at a good time there, nice and early.
Just,
Then good. Remember, if you don't feel it safe, what can you do?
just stay in the right line.
Excellent, well done. Stop here now. That's it, and reverse into one of these bays. I'm gonna give you some advice. Use the first line as your marker because there's not too many bays here, okay?
First one.
Yeah, use the first line, okay? That's it. Where you stop first was good. Yeah, you don't need to risk it to get that close.
With,
Okay.
with the red one.
Yeah.
Red, yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, you did straighten up a bit too early, but you realised, and then you sorted it out.
Yeah.
Remember, use both the side mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't just use the one like you were doing when you straightened up. Okay. I think this is probably your best manoeuvre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's drive forward for me now.
After this manoeuvre, we did the forward bay parking manoeuvre in the same car park, which Hania did well. There was a slight positioning issue at this crossroad though.
Stop a bit here. Stop. Look at his position. Is that right or wrong? Is his position good or bad? Sorry?
I don't know.
He's gone too far
It has
forward.
to be.
Look how far forward he is. Yeah, go a bit more forward now. Steer to the right a bit. Okay, see what he's doing? That's why he did that. Oh. Okay, we can go now. See, don't just copy the other cars.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, turn left into the car park.
Now we're entering the test centre car park. There's about 8 minutes left before the start of Hania's driving test.
And drive to the right for me. That's enough. Good. Yeah, you always like to get really close, yeah. Any questions?
No?
Just remember, look, you've got the experience now. You don't need me to talk you through anything really, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
just listen carefully. If you're not sure, ask beforehand. Okay?
Yeah.
You know the examiners try and be nice and clear to you anyway, yeah?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course,
if
yeah.
you don't understand anything, ask before. Don't get there and think, okay, where should I go? Ask before.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep looking out for all the signs, markings, yeah? If you make a little mistake, you know your issue is you start thinking about it too much and then you lose focus on what's happening ahead.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
Whatever,
okay.
what's happened has happened. Just focus on ahead now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, guys, we'll see you shortly. Fingers crossed again. She's going to do it this time.
Yeah.
Hania wanted me to go with her during the test. I swear it never gets any easier when we're sitting in the back watching. Stressful as ever, hoping the learner doesn't make a serious fault. After a nail-biting 40 minutes, we were back at the test centre. Here's what happened.
Hey guys, so we are back from the test. I went with Hania on the test, and Hania's been crying again. Yeah? Okay. It's not a good sign when you have your provisional still with you. Yeah, because normally when you pass, the examiner takes it. Yeah? Okay. But the examiner didn't take a provisional. But what's on the side there, Hania? What's that?
I don't know.
What's that? We got you there. We got you, right? She did it. She was in more tears than when she failed. Oh my days. Okay, that's enough crying now. I've seen her crying so much. Yeah, you know, in the other two tests as well when she wasn't successful. And if you're wondering, the reason why we still got a provisional is because her address has changed, and so she has to send it off now. Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you. You know, during this test, I think she's drove better in the previous two tests. The amount of minor mistakes, I lost count. Yeah. Okay. Every time she's following the sat nav, as soon as you hear right to left, she kept signalling. You're supposed to signal when? What was the right distance?
Oh, it's like 100.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I'm just
We were like 400
stressed,
yards.
yeah.
Yeah, for the turns all the way down there, and then signal. Luckily, there was nobody coming out the junctions. The examiner let you off with that. Yeah, but then you did pull it back, and then about 10 minutes in, you started doing it correctly. Still a little bit early, but you started doing it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell you were really nervous compared to the other two tests where I thought you were just driving really well. It just goes to show, guys, you don't have to be driving at your best to pass your practical test, yeah? Obviously, she avoided that serious fault. How are you feeling?
Nervous again.
Why are you nervous now? You passed your test now. Right.
Just because I can't believe it. I can't believe. Just.
Right. Thank you so much, Hania,
Thank you
for
to you.
the content and for allowing me to upload even when you failed. You said, look, I don't care, just put it up there. I want everyone to learn from me. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
It's fine.
Definitely one of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever taught to drive. I'm so happy that, I know how much it means to her, but yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you
guys.
so much, Pin.
No
and
problem.
you were very, very, very patient with me all this time. And like I said, always follow Pin if you want to win.
You know,
Get the app and you will be fine. I'm sure 1,100 sure you will be fine with the Pin.
Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.